What up, fight fans? Made man, back at it. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Hey, look, I thought I'd get on here and make a quick video. I haven't done a Manny Pacquiao video in quite some time, actually, since the May 2nd fight. I don't recall doing any Manny Pacquiao videos. But I want to say that I'm noticing from the pulse of the fans and a lot of people that talking about, Manny Pacquiao, what his next move is going to be. We see a lot of this, him and Arum not seeming to be on the same page. Some people thinking that, with all the stuff that Pacquiao's been through, his performance on May 2nd, the lying about the shoulder and all that other shit. But there's somehow, some way, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but people are actually talking about Manny Pacquiao as if he's a bum. You know what I mean? As if this man, just because he lost to Mayweather, and it took Juan Manuel Marquez 4 times to knock him out, just because these things happen, like he's some sort of bum. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all tripping. First off, a lot of the young gunners, Manny Pacquiao's options at this particular point in his career, which he may have 1 or 2 fights left. But I think he's definitely going to fight one more time. I don't know about 2. But the thing is that these young gunners, a lot of people are just automatically saying that they beat Manny Pacquiao. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, who else we got out there? Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford. With these guys, this group of fighters, the new era, if you may. A lot of people think that these fighters will run right through Manny Pacquiao, Amir Khan. So his options are limited, Amir Khan included. Kell Brook. A lot of people think all of these fighters beat Manny Pacquiao. I don't agree with that. First and foremost, Manny Pacquiao took no damage outside of the imaginary shoulder tear. The man took really no damage in the Mayweather fight. He was in tip-top physical condition. If you look at his conditioning, he was in tip-top shape. There was a reason Floyd Mayweather was as humble as he was throughout that whole build-up and throughout that whole particular fight, even during the fight and after the fight. Because Floyd Mayweather honestly wasn't 100% sure if he was going to win that fight. Let's just be real about it. But the fact of the matter is, for Floyd Mayweather to feel like that against that version of Manny Pacquiao, that goes to show you and tell you something. Manny ain't no bum, y'all. Manny will beat a lot of these young gunners. I'm sorry. Let's just be real about it. You talking Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia barely got through Lamar Peterson. If he really got through Lamar Peterson, if you know what I mean. Keith Thurman. I like Keith Thurman a lot, but the man hasn't fought an elite level fighter yet. All right? I'm sorry. I like Sean Porter a lot. He's a very aggressive, come-forward fighter. But Sean Porter lost to an elite fighter. And on top of all of that, Sean Porter is former sparring partner of Manny Pacquiao or something like that. So, it goes to show there's no guarantee there. You guys at least need to stop shitting on Pacquiao. Now, another thing that's going on, because I noticed the comments from Mayweather, that he said that once he retires, that Manny Pacquiao will be the best fighter in the business or some shit like that. Once he retires, Manny Pacquiao will be the best fighter left. Now, of course, that's a good compliment, and people are saying, oh, look how Floyd's showing all the class, and Manny is just talking shit about Floyd, all the shit he's been talking. Well, what about all the 5 years of shit talking that Floyd Mayweather did? The lawsuits and shit, the defamation of character, talking shit about the Philippines. We got 5 years of that from Mayweather. And now Mayweather comes out with one statement and all that is wiped clean. Huh? He's actually sunning Pacquiao, if you think about it. Once I leave, Pacquiao will be the best fighter. He's actually sunning that man. It's some slick talk from Mayweather. Those who know, know. But the fact is, man, people need to stop shitting on Manny, man. Like he's some sort of bum just because he lost to Mayweather. And not to mention Mayweather didn't give a dominant performance. So, I'm just not buying that shit. A lot of these young gunners, they are talented, no doubt about it. But Manny ain't no bum. I'd still pay good money to watch Manny Pacquiao fight. If it's against a certain fighter, of course. But I'd love to see a Timothy Bradley Pacquiao 3. I'd love to see that fight. I'd love to see a Manny Pacquiao versus an Amir Khan. or Danny Garcia, even though these are not realistic fights, Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman or Porter. I'd love to see those fights, quite honestly. And honestly, those are all threatening fights, but those are all winnable fights, in my opinion, for Manny Pacquiao. If we get the right Manny Pacquiao, those are winnable fights, and even at his age, I think those are still winnable fights for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just not ready to call him a bum yet, folks. I'm not ready to put that label on him. A lot of people are doing that, and there's just like a bunch of get-with shit going on, and it's disgusting, man. I'm hearing a lot of boxing people actually even talk like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck, prior to that, to beating Floyd, prior to losing to Floyd Mayweather, fuck, he fought Chris Algieri and put the man on the ground 6 times. This is the same Chris Algieri who damn near beat Amir Khan. If some people may think he did beat Amir Khan. So, I mean, come on. What are we talking about here, folks? Now, I understand he had 2 different trainers. Don't get me wrong, I get that. But the fact still remains that Chris Algieri was on the ground 6 times against Manny Pacquiao. Not to mention before that, Manny Pacquiao had defeated Tim Bradley. He outboxed Timothy Bradley. Whatever reason, the reason why he beat Timothy Bradley. These were recent fights, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So for us to say a man who just beat Timothy Bradley, he beat Brandon Rios, who, like it or not, he beat Diego Chavez, right? He beats Chris Algieri, who just gave Amir Khan, the guy who a lot of people say will give Floyd a run for his money and possibly beat Pacquiao. He put Chris Algieri down 6 fucking times. Are we that short-minded? I mean, short, is our memory that short that we forgetting this shit? Why are people making Manny Pacquiao out to be a bum? I understand Floyd's point of view, but even in Floyd's point of view, he's still not even really going over the top with it. He's actually showing a little class. I think it's still slick talk, but it's still showing a little class. Because he knows Manny's not a bum. He even ranks Manny up there as one of the top fighters he's ever fought. But you fucking fanboys and you fan people out here, you motherfuckers are talking about some Manny's like a bum or some shit. Like he can't get in the ring with some of the young gunners. You fucking tripping. Tripping. I like Keith Thurman, but the man still has not fought an elite fighter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. You're talking about Manny Pacquiao, who's proven himself over and over and over again. I don't know what's going on with these new age fans, man. It's the same way that I feel about Andre Ward. How everyone just counting Andre Ward out against Sergey Kovalev. Why? Why the fuck are you doing this? Did he give you a reason to do such? I didn't see decline in Manny Pacquiao against Mayweather. I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger. I don't know why he was in the mixing bowl all night. But the facts, I didn't see an under-conditioned guy, a guy who lacked power. I didn't see that guy. I think Manny still has 2 to 3 good fights left in him. With one being a war. He has another Marquez fight in him, if you ask me. So, I mean, guys, I just think you jumping the gun. I know we all want to shit on Manny Pacquiao because of that bullshit he pulled. I'm right along with y'all, man. Manny Pacquiao did some bullshit on May 2nd. I ain't disagreeing with that. But I'm not ready to put him in the bum category. I still hold Manny Pacquiao as a top 5 welterweight, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck that. Scratch that. I'm going to go on a limb here. I still hold Manny Pacquiao as a top 3 welterweight today. And I'd be willing to have that debate with anyone who's trying to have it. Manny Pacquiao is still a top 3 welterweight. And for those who don't like it, leave a comment in my comment section. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to subscribe. Until the next video, it's your main man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm on Twitter, MadeMan511. Facebook, Made Man Boxing Forum. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all need to stop this bullshit, man. All of this, what have you done for me lately shit, need to cut the fuck out. Need to stop, man. That ain't how boxing goes. All right? That's just not how it goes. And besides, once again, Floyd did not dominate Manny Pacquiao, all right? He just stayed away from him enough to win the fight. Manny Pacquiao was a bum. Peace out.